Audi. I'm pitched about 30 foot away from the trig on Blencathra, and yeah, it's been a while since I've camped on top of a fell, and it's mainly been extra shifts, other commitments, and then the weather over here hasn't it hasn't been doable. So I have got some camping done. I'll show some of it, but it's been mainly the mows and the dales. So I'll show that first, and I'll bring you back. Yeah, it's 5:20 on a Wednesday morning. I finished work at 8 o'clock, I think it was, Monday night, and I managed to get 2 unpaid days off. It's quiet. It's the last quiet week before it picks up. But so it was unexpected, and got over to Levisham on the afternoon, and I'm doing a circular hike. I'm about 7 miles in. I'm at the Bridestones, so I've got another 4 mile to do. But I got here just as it was getting dark, and it started raining. So I just got in the tent and then keeled over, and I haven't switched my stove on or anything. I haven't had a cup of tea, nothing. The only thing I've had since I got to Levisham was 1 pint. 1 pint. It's all I had time for, and so yeah, I've got to get the stove on, I think. Yeah, it's 7:15 and the sun's rising. So yeah, I was chasing it a bit last night. I mean, I really enjoyed the hiking. What, 7 mile? And probably been 8 mile because I missed my turn off, and it's been about 11 years since I've been here, and I seem to remember every time I've done that hike, I've missed the turn off to come here. So yeah, it was beautiful. It was perfect conditions. Beautiful sunset, but I didn't have time to film. It was all about getting here, and I wanted to pitch late as it got dark, and I didn't see anybody on the hike, but there was I had 3 mountain bikers go past about 9 o'clock last night. Let me tent up as I did. But yeah, I pitched as it got dark and it started raining straight away, so I just got out of it and I crashed out. I didn't even like my kettle, I didn't have a drink or anything till this morning, so I'll be having another cup of tea before I pack away. But yeah, there's a lot of bracken around here. Another, so it'll turn into a midgy holocaust once that sun starts to warm stuff up. It'll either be that or there's rain forecast. So yeah, pitch late, pack early, but I've got it done. I mean, this will be my last time. It's been 11 year. So this is me. It's been nostalgic. It's been, but yeah, this is definitely my last time here. What day is it? It's Wednesday, and I'll see what the weather's doing. I might go, maybe go to Gothland or something and have a kick around there. Maybe just go on a mower, have a night over there. And then I've got 2 shifts to do, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday definitely out. Shit or shine as well. Even if it's a £10 one, it'll be crap over the lakes. I thought. So it won't be the lakes, but you just got to be patient on that one. If it's windy over here, it's not a problem. You know, for the gear I've got. When it's windy on top of a fell, then it's a different game altogether. And you just end up with damaged kit. I always remember Murphy's days where I camped this. He'd get a new tent, and you'd see it like 6 months later, and it looked like it'd been fastened to the back of a bus and dragged along the gutter. It's just this gear used to prematurely age. It was constantly having to repair it. You had a sewing machine, everything. He was having to do repairs all the time. But right, so yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of tea, pack away without doing too much of this, and this will go up when I eventually do another fell, when the weather says I can and on a day off. The days are getting shorter as well, so it's, where are we? It's the 25th of September. The path in, I just missed, was it? This whole area is getting shut off for about a week from the 29th. So I nearly had, if I'd been a few days later, I'd have had to turn around. And the road into Levisham's getting closed off for about a month. So I've just missed 2 things. These are things that go in your way. That's why you always need to have a plan B, I think. But yeah, so a cup of tea, pack away, and then the Bridestones. Yeah, never to be seen again by me. But yeah, a lot of memories. When I did it the last time, I did it with Dave, and we got the wind on the whole of Arkham, and he used to bring out some rubbish tents. That one looked like it had been made out of bloody second-hand silk knickers or something. What colour was it? It was bright red and bright yellow and luminous green, like a tunnel tent, and it got dragged all over the place over there, and he pitched it here, where I've pitched now. And he said, I don't trust it. I don't trust getting through another night. It was like the last one. So he didn't spend the night there. He made me promise I wouldn't tell anybody. So, because he's proud man. He's a lunatic. He was proud, I can say it now, because he's gone. So I ended up, I camped all of Arkham with him, but I ended up doing this one on my own. He pitched and he packed and said, I don't trust it for another night. Yeah, he made me, said, you don't tell anybody. If anybody asks, I pitched to you. So yeah, there's some memories that have come in here. So yeah, nostalgic. Final trip to the Bridestones. Onwards. Onwards. It's good fun. Howdy. I'm pitched at a riverhead, so it's not particularly very nice out there. I was okay last night. I spent a couple of hours outside the tent, but yeah, I'm in the Soulo. So I've got the new top vent cover, and what happened there was I messaged Ultralight Outdoor gear and I got no reply back, but I just happened to be in the shop showroom to pick a piece of gear up a couple of weeks later, and I asked about the vent cover, and the person who was serving me said, "Oh, that's strange, somebody's just ordered one a couple of weeks ago." I said, "Well, I sent a message a couple of weeks ago, but I never got a reply." So they had a look, and there was my message. They just ordered it straight away. He said, "Check your rubbish or whatever, your spam folder," and that's where it was. So yeah, it's a new vent cover on, and so if you do lose a vent cover and you message them, just check your spam folder for a reply. But yeah, £50 it cost me. So if you're wondering how much it costs for a new vent cover, £50, which I think is fantastic. So yeah, it's just like a bit of a dress rehearsal. Let's have double poled it, and now because of the TLC I've solar proofed it and everything, it's like a brand new Soulo. So that's fantastic to have this one back in the game. But I see me using my tactile green one, really keeping this in reserve, but I am looking at other tents as well. It's some fantastic kit out there right at the moment, so probably in about a month's time I'll start looking at that, and it'd be nice to bring some new tents out and that. This is what the water looks like out of that stream. It looks like iron brew. I've drank water like that before, but I just didn't fancy it on this one. So I'm going to pack away. I'm going to go to Penrith. If it's still like this, then I'm just going home. But if it looks like it's shifting, then I might go to Scales. And I want to do Blencathra. I've camped there with Dave, but I ain't done it solo. So I want one where I don't have to look at maps or anything, and don't think, just do. So, but we'll see. If it's like this, it'll be another week or so. Because I've got to go to work tomorrow for a late shift as well. So I'm already talking myself out of it. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. It's all about being patient, doing what I'm doing. You'd think I was racing around, but nah, it's about patience, about taking your time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, I've done a shift at work and I've come straight over to the moors, and I've just got pitched at a beautiful secluded tarn on the moors, and it's amazing. It's about 25 to 5, so the sun's going down and it'll be dark in the next few minutes. So yeah, work hard, play hard. Time for Stella or 2. Oh God, I deserve this, I really do. This spot is amazing, absolutely amazing. God, living the dream, that's what this is, the wild camping dream. Even if it is the dark nights, awesome. The beautiful stone here, it's just, in so much as a breeze, total cloud cover, so it's not really that cold, just a bit of dampness in the air. So I've been looking forward to this. But this tarn is gorgeous. It's just, it's what I love about wild camping. Like when you do this type of wild camp, every single wild camp's different. Even if, you know, it would be nice to get the stars. But we'll see how tonight goes. I ain't camped here before. If it goes okay, then this is going to be, this winter I think I'll be coming here a few times, just to chillax. It's nice to have an easy walk in, you know, especially after a shift at work. Cheers. Yeah, it's 7:20, laid up now. It's like a wet fit out there, cloud cover. So I can't see the stars or anything. I'm just watching Netflix. Have the spear. I'll crash out. I need a couple hours sleep, and if I get up, then I'll cook something. But yeah, this pitch is brilliant so far. Anyway, let's say if it turns into a good wild camp, I enjoy it. No, I don't have any mishaps. I think this is one I'm going to be coming back to now and then. Through the winter, not in the summer. I don't really camp on the moors in the summer. I try to avoid, especially like where the heather is and stuff like that, because it's the nesting season, so it's problematic that way. But yeah, it's I sat out there for about an hour, so on a rock, but I was starting to, my clothing was starting to get damp and that. It was like a sea threat out there. But God, what a beautiful location! It's just absolutely mint. I'm just loving it so far. But after what happened at where was it? Scotland Tower. I mean, this is knee deep. See, I can walk down the high street with this. I've set the action like really stiff, so when you choke on it, it's not going anywhere. So that kind of makes me feel a bit safer as well. After what happened there. Yeah, I nearly ordered a knife yesterday. I'm going to wait. I want to say gear. I'm going to do some ordering in a week's time. I was going to order 2 premium tents like I did a year ago, but I don't know. There's a new piece of camera kit coming out, which is going to cost an arm. It hasn't come out yet. But I don't know, like for next year I want to change things about. It'll still go up as a fell, but there's other stuff I want to film, and I need that new piece of kit, state of the art. Let's say it hasn't come out yet, so I think that I'm just going to be patient and get that. I'll still get some more shelters. I have got more shelters, but I was going to get 2 like really expensive tents, like I did a couple of years ago. But, like there, I got a new Nallo and a new Acto. But when I start filming some other stuff next year, I'm going to make some changes. I want to show some of the other stuff so I get up to. But I need that camera to do it. And just to keep it interesting for me, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I've set the action quite stiff on this. I've got 2 new bushcraft knives. I haven't shown them yet, but I'll get around to it. Yeah, can't stop fidgeting with this thing. But I've set it stiff because it's an EDC. It's not a locking knife, and that's why I've done it. Back with my Netflix and my beer, everything. A couple of hours sleeping and we'll see. If I get up, I'll have something to eat. Loving it. Five to 7. Time to start moving. Yeah, not the most even ground. I probably could have done with pitching the tent a bit diagonally. So what I ended up doing was, once I'd figured to move over diagonally, then my lights were out. It was a really peaceful night. So yeah, not the most even ground. Which is a shame because the pitch and the location is superb. And there's like a stone you can sit on. I sat there and drank some Stellas, you know, it was nice. I don't always it's not often I bring alcohol out now on the wild camps. But it just made it made a nice change. But no, it's was it Monday? I've got to get moving quite quickly because I've got to go to work today. And I'm in for 3 shifts and then I'll be out Thursday. Or 1 or 2 nights. If I do a fell, that'll definitely be a take total one. I'm not carrying beer up the top of it, I'm just not doing it. Any kind of alcohol. No. Right, time for a cup of tea, I think. Yeah, just a quick cup of tea. I'm not hungry. I did bring food, but I was just tired. And I need to hit the ground running today because I've got to get some shopping in and then get ready and go to work. But yeah, so far, yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's just, yeah, for me, the mowers, winter, I wouldn't be wild camping on the mowers, not where there's heather. You know, it's the nesting season, so I just switch over to the east. But if the forecast's good on Thursday, I'll do a fell. But it'll be one that I haven't done solo, so I know the ground and everything. Because we're in the dark nights now. But if it's not so good, then it'll be over here, or the Dales. But I'm getting out camping. So it's good to have something like that to look forward to. So yeah, tea, dressed and away. 2 minutes to wait. So I'm not that far off being packed. I don't know if you can see the tent behind me. Probably not, because it's just totally blended in. Yeah, you walk away and you get to a certain distance and you just can't see it. So I was at the Nilo. There was hardly a breeze last night, and I've got inside the tent no condensation whatsoever. There's just a bit near the front door, probably because I've had the stove and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got to go to work today. So I finished work yesterday, work today, but it just shows you, you can make time when you've got other commitments. But I'll be coming back here. The ground isn't brilliant. I would say on this one, if I come back again, I'll be set it diagonally. So I think I've got it figured. But the location, it's just absolutely superb. So I'll probably have a kick around here on days off, stuff like that, or after work or before work. And just on the mowers in general. It's so different to the Lake District. Right, so I've got to get moving. I've enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully out Thursday for another one. I must say, see if it's the Lake District or over here. Either way, I'll enjoy it. I know it's a lot of fun. I love it, mate. It's superb. You come out clear head. I did have 3 beers last night. That's something I'm not doing now. But on the mowers, it's easy to carry them in. The walk-ins are easy. But I'm not taking out, especially in winter, with winter kit up onto the fells. I'm not doing it. I'm not interested in doing that. But I don't see me going over that much because it's the dark night. So they're heading towards what's it, 9, 10, 7 hours of daylight, and then just being dark. I see me updating less, but only update. I mean, I could have put this up as a wild camp, but it's not what I'm after. I want it all sequenced off the fells, but I will show the other stuff, do the wild camping, and then I want to start showing the other stuff. I just need a new piece of camera kit which hasn't been released yet. Once I get that, then I'll start showing, and it'll make it more interesting for me as well. But I want to keep a diary of all that, but compact it down to the fell title. I mean, if you look through my YouTube channel, I'm not asking you to, but if you did, you'd think I was just blasting my way through the fells, but no, I can't even remember the last time I was. Is it weeks or months? I'm just taking my time. But it's just because of the way I've got it structured. It looks like I'm just blasting my way through. I want it to be something I enjoyed, not endured, the fells. But I do want it logged sequentially. It's too early in the morning for words like that. Too early. I'm still waking up, so I need to give my head a shake, because get back to the car, drive, shop, work. And then tomorrow morning start getting the gear ready to get back out again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in 3 days' time. I'm loving it. So it's so much fun. It's about 4:10. I've been in the tent for about half an hour, just sorting my kit out. The plan was to go and pitch on top of Blencathra. It's been 11 years since I did that, and I did it with Dave, but I ain't done it solo. And the forecast looked like a good forecast. It said light winds, and that's not what I'm getting. And well, I could hear the wind on the tops now, and it's just blown holy, so I'd have just got flattened. So yeah, so I've walked around Scales Tarn. As you come into it from the path, I've gone from the right to left, so anti-clockwise. I think it's been that long since I've been here and camped here. I must have been going clockwise, because this time I went round anti-clockwise, and as I was going round I fell knee deep into a bog. I got an absolute soak and bent me pole, so I'm gonna have a cup of tea and dry myself out. I'm gonna have to do a hot water bottle, but it'll get dark in about 20 minutes, so I got here a bit late as well. Late, bad weather, wrong tent really to go up there, but the M was said light winds. But here I should be okay, so I'm looking at 16 hours in this tent now. But if you're going to spend 16 hours in a tent, this is the tent to do it in, because for one person it's palatial, and for camp next to a tarn, the bathrobe, it's just nice, so waterproof as well and everything, so it's going to be luxury really. Once I've got dried out, I'm parched. I need a cup of tea, so I'll get on with that, and I'm starving. Yeah, the pasta, bacon and cheese, carbonara pasta. So I boiled my water, poured it over the pasta, left it for 20 minutes, and I've heated it up. And it's really good. So I'll be doing that again. Yep. It's nice to keep trying different things. So I'm doing a lot of that at the moment with my food. Yeah, if you're walking around Scales Tarn, don't walk round anti-clockwise, because like I say, I've gone in to my knees into a bog. I mean, I really fell, bent my pole, one of my poles. I mean, I was prodding the ground, and it still happened to me. Go anti-clockwise. There's another tent picture of that. Can't remember the name, the brand of the tent, but it's a two-man, looks smart. I walked over that ground and I couldn't see anywhere. Yeah, I've fished a few times, but it's been with the actor. Did I pack camp there with the Voyager? Can't remember. Yeah, so my boots, they're like ice blocks this morning, and I've just put them in plastic bags. I always have some spare plastic bags with you. But I need to get them warm. They're going to take a couple of days to dry out then, for sure. So yeah, my intention was to do Blencathra solo, but it's gnarly. It's not very nice out there at all. So I normally switch over to the mowers, so I don't know when I'll be back to do this. What day is it? It's Friday. I'm off next weekend. I mean, if it's a really good forecast, I'll come over. But if not, then it'll be the mowers. Yeah, I'll drink that tea and then just get packed away. Just need to be a bit switched on when I come back to the Fells next time. More than this. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I've just made myself a brew. It's the 27th of December, the day after Boxing Day. So I worked yesterday. I've only got today off, then I'm back at work again. I've been working extra shifts. But yeah, I'm back for 2 and then I'm off for 2. So I'm on the mows now. It'll probably be the Dales, because the forecast yet again in the west, the Fells where I really want to be. It's gale force winds and all the rest of it, just storms. So yeah, so I got here, walked up onto the mower, give you an idea of where I am. I can see Farlandale from here, but yeah, it was beautiful. It got dark as I got here. There was no plan, it was just to walk on the moors and find somewhere. And the ground I'm pitched on's crap. I wanted to pitch my new winner, put my new sleeping bag up, sleeping mat. You know, put them through the paces, but not on this ground. I'm on the Z-Light, the thermal Z-Light. But oh God, there's been dogs barking all night, and I haven't settled here. I haven't settled, so I'll have this tea. I'm going to be away first light. I won't get light till about 8:15. It's getting dark just after 3:30, so bring on the late nights. So yeah, my last wild camp, them dogs, I got no sleep, hardly at all. So where are we? We're getting to sort of mid-January. It's starting to get a bit lighter, but I got here and I pitched my Hilleberg Soulo, and just as it was getting dark, in pea soup, so you couldn't see anything. I've got the 10mm poles, and yeah, the tent looks awesome. There's 1, 2, another 3 tents pitched up here, so it's a bit like a campsite. I did come over here last weekend, a week ago today, and it was, I literally went up to my waist a couple of times in snow, and where I wanted to cut through to get to the town, the way I'd come from the inn, there'd only been a couple of people gone that way. I seen 2 coming back, but they were all going up Scales Fell or from the other car park. They were going that way around, so I turned back, and yeah, as I was taking my spikes off outside the inn, I turned round and Alan Inks was there, so yeah, I had a chat with him for a few minutes, and yeah, he was friendly, approachable, polite. Yeah, he was a gentleman. Gave me a postcard. He had, and I was saying, I'm in my scruffs today. He had a rip in his jacket from there to there. It was just dangling off and all that. And he was on his way up to Sharp Edge in the snow, which is going to be a bit intimidating. I mean, somebody has just died there on the 2nd of January. There was a death, somebody fell 70 foot or whatever. But he was saying, what did he say to me? One of the last things he said, are you going in for a pint? So I'll only be just over an hour getting up there and back down again. Oh, I'm still fast. I said, no, I'm going home. I said, well, you're not going in for a pint? It was quite funny. And then people started recognising him and all that, so I slipped away. But yeah, he was a gentleman. He was really nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's 10:30. It's been a beautiful nighttime inversion out there, but I'm not going out there because it's Baltic, and I didn't bring my good camera anyway because I was expecting it to be quite breezy, which is what it is. So, time to get my head down, I think. Well, I'm halfway through a movie. I'm going to watch that first and get my head down. See what the morning brings. Right, I've had a comfortable warm night. Didn't go out there at all because it was absolutely Baltic. There was a nighttime inversion. It was stunningly beautiful. Didn't have my camera, my good camera, because I was expecting it to be windy. My sleep system was the Z-Lite 2 R rating, and then my new sleeping mat, which is the Rab Exosphere 3.5, but it's actually a 3.6 rating. So that takes me to a 5.6 R rating, which is a winter setup. My sleeping bag was the Andes 1000. So that bag, last time I looked, it was retailing, about 2 years ago, it was retailing about £700, so it should be a warm bag, winter bag, but it nearly fills the tent when it lofts, but toasty and warm. So it's been a good night that way. Yeah, 6 o'clock. All hell broke loose. There was a big group of people turned up in the dark and they were here for 3 hours. Honestly, they were so loud and noisy. And then there's been a couple of other groups passed through as well, so it's really busy up here. But there's nothing to see, it's just a total whiteout. I'm going to need my spikes on to get back down, but I'm not going back down the way it came up, because right at the very top you had a choice where you were just torn in, and it's just a near vertical drop. And once you've committed, there's no going back. And I ain't going back that way. I'll go down Scales Fell. Yeah, my knees were knocking together on that. See these poles? A fella has just given me these. There was 2 tents pitched down there, and he's carrying the tent down on a chair, a fella runner, and he's given me these poles to carry down. Says there's bog roll and all sorts down there. Scumbags. But they were just young, you know. It's coming all the way up the top of Blencathra, just to dump everything before they come down. Scumbags. I wonder if that's who was there out there till for 3 hours out there. I'm pissed off now because I'm sorry I'm swearing, but I'm carrying somebody else's poles down, somebody else's rubbish. That fella runner's carrying like a big tent and a chair down. Yeah, I mean, I'm annoyed because I was thinking, like, what the hell's going on out there, because there was a few of them, and they were like loud. One of the young lads or whatever, Mongs. One of the Mongs, who's really, really loud, and he's outside the tent. He was getting louder and louder. Obviously, he was coked up, wasn't he? Some drugs through it. Must have all been got drugged up last night. You know, and they'll probably be uploading onto the Facebook and their Instagram and stuff like that. And look at us, we're on top of Blencathra and all this. And they've dumped all the gear here. So what's today's date? Can't see it. Well, I can't. I'm not looking for the date. I'll put it up when it'll be on the wild camp when it goes up. But yeah, so if you see somebody who was on Blencathra, put it, like a few of them lads and lasses posing, and it matches up with my date. They're the ones who saying they spent the night on Blencathra. They're the ones who've dumped all the gear on the fell. Yeah, scumbags. And here I am now. It's getting on for 10 o'clock in the morning, just getting packed away. Packed away, because there's a group after group of them. Yeah, they must have been doing coke and everything and drugs. That's not wild camping, it's not wild camping, sorry, but it isn't. So, I don't know what you call that, but it's not wild camping. Now I'm having to carry their poles down. Yeah, I mean, how bone idle can you get? So yeah, I'm going to keep this short. It's just too many people about. And I think I've filmed enough for this update, so it has been a while. Hopefully the nights will start getting, well, hopefully they're going to start getting lighter, the weather will start getting better, and I'll come out of hibernation now, as far as the fells is concerned. It's Sunday, I'll probably be out on Wednesday after work. I've only got one day off next week, so that'll be the mowers probably, and I'm just going to keep updating when I get a fell done. But this one, if it doesn't lift before I go, because I've been hanging around now for a bit too long, I'll come back to it, whether maybe it's this summer or the summer after, because I want to keep a log of something I've actually seen. not just pea soup. So yeah, time to go, time to pack and go, but I'll be back. Yeah, it's 8:15, and I'm pitched at the Dales, and I'm camped with Gary, so I haven't filmed anything. I've just been cooking, drinking tea, no alcohol, because Gary's been on the wagon for 3 years now, but it's good to catch up. It's been a while since I camped with Gary, and yeah, I'm in Hilleberg Soulo, in the Dales, pitched next to a stream, but the forecast was for sleet, snow, because we were going to go over to the moors. I was going to park up at Leversham, but we might have got stranded there, so we've come over to the Dales, and so far it's the weather's perfect. Touch wood so far. Yep. Enjoying it.
Do you think that part of your life and career has come to an end?
Yes, I do. It's easy enough to say that now, but committing to that, personally, it's not an easy thing to do. You know, it's hard to accept that your best and greatest achievements are behind you when you're 38 years old. You feel a bit useless.
You know, the first men on the moon suffered post-landing depression. Men like Armstrong, Aldrin. Can you relate to that?
Yes, I can. Of course I can. That's exactly what it feels like. You know, they came back from the moon, and everyone was jealous. But nobody really knows what happened up there. They're the only ones who know. They're the only ones who have experienced it.
Alright, Gary, I'm filming you. Yeah, it's about 7:30, so we're just going to have a cup of tea. It's, pardon me, I'll start that again. Yeah, it's 7:30, we're both up. Cup of tea and we're going to pack, and yeah, it's just a quickie, this one. But I didn't film much at all because we had a lot to catch up on. It's been a while since we've been out camping together. And I've only got one day off this week, which is Friday, where I might pop out after work just to get one in. I might take my new tent as well, so I'm looking forward to that. See what the weather's doing. There's bits I want for it before I take it out in any sort of breezy or windy conditions. So if it's like what we've got today, then I'll take it out. So yeah, that's this one done. I enjoyed it. What time is it? So it's 10 to 9. So yeah, I'm pitched in the new Hilleberg Unna on the beach. I've got my snow pegs on the guys, and that's worked real well. I had some similar pegs. I should have found them really to peg the other parts out. So yeah, I bought the Unna as soon as it came up for sale on ultralight.co.uk, and they got them in, and I got the last one. I actually drove to the showroom, picked it up, picked the last green one up, which sold out in 2 days. The sand sold out the day after. It's the red ones that haven't. So yeah, I'm going to get the 10mm poles and the ground sheet. They've sold out. That's too late to press the button. But yeah, I want the 10mm poles before I take it up onto the fells. It's quite breezy, so it's picking up a bit, but I think the strongest is about 35 mile an hour. So, but yeah, I was out there for a good few hours. I had the stove and the windshield, and I just making tea outside there. But it's like something out of Blade Runner out there, even more so now with them windmills. Yeah, it's like being on another planet. So yeah, I got the Unna because it's a freestanding tent, and I see this as a replacement for me Voyager. But this is my 8th Hilleberg tent. I've got 8 now. So, but yeah, freestanding, plenty of space. It's almost, I would say, like a, I don't know, like an Actor, really, Mark II. But no, it's got a lot more space, 2 poles. Not as much space as my Nalos. I mean, my Nalos are massive, and I think they're palatial, they're amazing, and a massive vestibule as well. But this is freestanding, so for like pitching on beaches and difficult pitches like that, that's what I got this one for. So why would you end up with 8 Hillebergs? What it is with the Hillebergs is the materials. They made the last. So my first 2 I did wear out the ground sheet. I got the extra ground sheet protectors on my Solo and my first Acto. So I haven't got them for my Nalos, but I'm very selective about where I pitch them. But I'm gonna get the ground sheet protector for this one and the poles. But yeah, the last. So they are expensive. They're handmade. They can't make them quick enough as well. Do you know what I mean? They're handmade. I mean the Unna sold out in green in 2 days. It took them 2 days to sell out. So I see them. They're going to hold the value. They're going to keep going up. But yeah, the last. So I'm always going to wild camp, and for that reason, for me, they're the cheapest tent. Unlike some other tents, like the lighter weight stuff and what have you, which isn't as robust. I've had tents where they've almost like dissolved in my hands. Whereas these the last. So for me, it's the cheapest option. They are expensive, but for me, it's the cheapest option. I mean, I do have other makes of kit as well, but my Hillebergs, they're the best tents by far. Yeah, I'm yawning. I'm tired. Yeah, it's about 17 minutes past 7 and the sun's coming up there, so hopefully it'll warm things up because it's Baltic. It's really cold. I need to get moving because I've got to go to work today. So yeah, I've enjoyed me wild camp, the first one in the Unna. Just need to get the poles fit, 10mm poles. I'll have to be quick off the mark next time. And I want the ground sheet protector, but I think I'll come back here again this summer and do some camping. It was just brilliant last night. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was like wild camping on another planet. It's the only way I can describe it. Right, so without further ado, because it's turning into a saga, this. You know, I want to get Blencathra done properly, but not until I get a really good forecast, because I don't want to go at the top and just see pea soup. So it's up to the weather gods. But I'm looking forward to it. Right, I've got to get moving. Get ready to go to work. Yeah, I really enjoyed that wild camp on the beach with the Hilleberg Unna. Yeah, I've just ordered a new ground sheet protector for it today. But the poles are out of stock. But I'll have a look again in a couple of weeks' time. And if I've got them in, I'm going to get them as well. So I used the snow pegs for the guy lines, and I used Y-shape, Y pegs, groundhogs to peg the tent out, but they just kept coming out all the time. I couldn't really guide out the way I wanted, so I've dug me torques, V-shaped. They're like a sand dash snow peg, so I'll try them next time. I'm going to have a few wild camps on beaches and stuff like that, because I really enjoyed it. It's about 25 to 10, it's a Sunday. I was going to go and do Blencathra yesterday, but I changed my mind. I wanted a quiet one, so I waited and came out late tonight. I got up here just as the sun set, and we'll say about Blencathra. So I'll have a look. If it's good forecast next weekend, and maybe, but I'm just feeling the pull of the mowers and that, and the dales over again. I'm really enjoying it. The days are starting to get longer now, so it's getting that time where I'll switch over to the lakes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be having pasta with garlic butter and a couple of sachets of pepper, just to give it a bit of kick. Awesome. I've got to go to work today, so I'm going to move quickly. And it is, what's today? It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, then hopefully out back Saturday. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it got quite windy on that wild camp. I was just above the weighing stones, but on that cliff edge. But I got the tent packed away. Okay, I think I've got that one dialed in, the Nalo now, in the wind. I'm just getting better and better at pitching it and taking it back down. They've all got personalities, but I really enjoyed that wild camp. So I'm back at Blencathra. I'm about 20 seconds walk from the trig point, and I'm so glad I've waited this one out because the conditions are perfect and the views are amazing. And I got up here at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. So I sat around for a couple of hours before pitching. And it's great, do you know, I've everything pitched and ready for the sunset. It's 6:15, the sunset's in half an hour. I haven't had a cup of tea or anything yet, but hopefully this is the start of it. Bring on summer. This feels like the first day of summer. It's going to be amazing. I can feel it in my bones. So yeah, I've brought the Hilleberg Soulo, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it the Solo. The sand one, and I've got the 10mm poles with it, and it looks absolutely amazing. It really does. In fact, it looks like the dog's knackers. That's how good it looks. It's awesome. Yeah, the sunset was at 6:15. It's 7:15 now, and the temperature's starting to drop. I don't know what it is, but I just feel it. And there's a bit of a breeze now. There's 3 people pitched up here. There's a MSR, it's just out of sight. I don't know what make MSR is. There's a guy pitched in a sand Hilleberg Soulo. He's just been over before he pitched and looking at the 10mm poles. He was saying, I'm going to have some of them. It looks amazing. This 10 of them poles. It looks in sand. Just I can't even. I haven't got the words. Well, it puts a smile on my face anyway. And then there's a guy pitched along the ridge. I can't see what he's got. He's pitched just out of sight. He had a quick chat as he went past. But it's beautiful out there. Helvelin's still covered in snow over that way. But the conditions are perfect. It's like a breeze, so I'm not going to get any condensation. But if the wind picks up, that'll be a good test for these poles. But I think 10mm the way to go. I've tried double poling, and I mean it's a lot more extra weight, but I don't think it doesn't feel as strong as just a set of 10mm poles. You're not really getting that so much of a weight penalty, or you know, 2 sets of 9mm poles, it takes up space as well and everything. So, and it's a faff about. I think 10mm poles is the way to go. The only one I've got 8 actos now, so I've got a 10mm pole for me acto. So I've got 8 illies, got a 10mm pole for me acto. I might double that. Have 2 10s, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And I've just got them yesterday. A set of 10mm for the Hilleberg Unna and a ground sheet protector as well. So I'm looking forward to taking them out, and because it is the Unna Out of them 9mm, it just felt too flimsy for me. But I'll talk about that when I take it out next. Yeah, I still haven't had a good quarter. What time is it? 10 to 7. I've been here since 1:45. I haven't lit my stove yet. I haven't had a cup of tea or anything. So I need to have something, a cup of tea, warm myself up a bit. It's getting cold. Awesome. Meal number 2. Yeah, it's 10 to 9 and the outside of the tent's starting to freeze. It's getting really cold, so I'm not in my sleeping bag yet, but I'm just putting hot water bottles. It's time to change this as well, I think. I change them once a year because these parts go brittle, and yeah, it's probably next week I'll get a new one. So useful though, to keep my hands warm, warming you inside the tent. Yeah, absolutely superb. I'm going to crash out now, get some more sleep. I've set my alarm for 20 to 6 and I think the sun rises just after 6 o'clock. Time to crash back out, get some more sleep. I'm just going to pack and get away. And it is Sunday enough for the out after a shift at work, Thursday, but that'll be in the east probably. So it's been a bit of a saga, this one, but I'm glad I waited it out and got it done the way I wanted to get it done, because it was amazing last night. Done solo. Highlights, I mean, yeah, it was good. Bump into Alan Hinks. It was great to get out with Gary as well. After Alan Hinks, stuff keeps happening, and I always have my cameras packed away once I start moving. So I got a phone, because my last phone was a S7, so it was like state of the art. It was knackered. This one's brilliant. I'm getting a signal everywhere I go. But this time, now I have a camera, a usable camera. That's just there, ready all the time. Because yeah, I could have got a picture of us with him, right? But just didn't have a usable camera accessible. Right, so Blencathra done, dusted, roll on summer, but yeah, I'm only going to update when I get a fell done. But I'm enjoying the deers and the moors and stuff like that as well. So I'll show that when I put a fell up, a named fell. I'm not interested in the algorithm at all. It's wild camping I'm interested in. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm a wild camper. Just keeping a log of my wild camps on YouTube. Well, I hope that wind's going to die down. Right, I'm out of here. Till the next time. Bye.